Welcome back
You know you like that.
to episode 1.2
Yes, sir.
of Just2Dudes podcast. We did have some technical difficulties with episode 1, so we wasn't able to get that out when we tried to, but we tried to.
We tried.
We still working, so
We're new here.
yeah, just give us a second. I'm your host, HBM. This is my co-host and my cousin.
Thank 817.
Let's get to it.
Yes, sir. What's up, bro? With you? It's Friday.
7 p.m. Friday.
Bro, I be watching this Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
This little white boy. I don't think his legs work right. But he's like young. He's like maybe 8. But you know them people with disabilities be like old, but they look young.
Yeah.
But every day he be like, "Good morning, everybody," and he always wear polo hats, shirts.
This wasn't on the itinerary, but I planned on surprising you with this.
What's up?
Do you want to tell the people how you almost killed someone one time?
Who?
Kobe.
Oh.
Because I tell people this story a lot, so I don't know how often you tell this story.
I don't really, because
I feel like more people should know the story. I tell anytime I talk about like.
Alright, I guess. I don't tell
anytime
people.
I talk about restaurants, I tell the story.
I don't
Anytime
tell
I
people.
talk about, I figured.
I don't think you start conversations with attempted murder anyway. I really didn't try to murder this. I ain't try to kill nobody. I don't know why I'm saying murder.
You put it in a song, so you kind of bragged about it.
I did. I just smoked good weed. That's all. I just put somebody in the sky and they couldn't come down.
We were headed to Texas Roadhouse. It was me, Justin, Kobe, and PJ. Y'all call him Dank. I'm gonna call him PJ for the whole podcast because that's just who he is.
Yeah, that's my name, y'all. PJ.
Anyway,
just in case y'all didn't know.
We were headed to Texas Roadhouse. Let's have a good time. Just pick PJ up. We was rolling. I think the windows was down, air in our hair, chilling. Kobe just started smoking, like brand new.
Nah, well, he told me, remember, he acted like he didn't smoke whenever I was in the car.
Yeah, and PJ was like, "You want to hit this?" That's how he talked. "You want to hit this?" Kobe said, "Nah, nigga. You playing? Let me smoke some, nigga." I don't know why he talked like that, but this nigga Kobe took one hit, and all we heard, me and Justin in the front seat, all we heard was, I'm like, "Damn, are you good?" "Oh yeah, that's good."
Yes, sir.
So nigga, I'm just driving. Cool, listening to music, you know. I think we were listening to like the Baby. I was in that motherfucker jamming.
No, for real.
Then that nigga PJ said, "You want some more of this?" And nigga Kobe said, "No, I think I'm done." I said, "God damn, already?" Now I don't smoke, but I was like, "Damn, already?" Anytime somebody that's try to smoke doesn't smoke long, I'll be like,
Yeah.
"You might as well sat on the sideline with me. Like, you don't smoke for real."
Like Chop.
Yeah. And then we got to Texas Roadhouse, y'all, and this nigga start tripping. That nigga like coughing for no reason. He ain't smoked in like 15 minutes. And nigga like little baby coughs.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, here we go. This nigga couldn't talk. This nigga was like slobbering out the right side of his mouth. I was like, this nigga done attempted to murder my friend.
But you know what's crazy? Alright, so from my point of view, in the car, so at first he acted like he didn't smoke. But then they was like, nah, Kobe be smoking. Like, he smoke all the time. Like, how you don't want to smoke with my cousin, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I kind of got offended. Because I don't like when people don't smoke with me. Because, like, I smoke good weed. This nigga, all I remember from that day, we had to wait outside of Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, it was a wait.
And he was, like, stuck. Like, he was sitting by himself like this. That's all I remember. And then I had some sunglasses on. Because there was a point in my life where I just wore sunglasses everywhere. Inside or outside. That nigga was in the restaurant. I gave him the sunglasses, and he like came back to life.
He was like Ray Charles. Like he wouldn't talk.
Nah.
If you talked to him, he wouldn't really reply unless it was like a head nod. Then he had to go to the restroom, so Justice slid out the booth, and I went in there to check on him because he was in there for a minute.
Yeah.
And you know when you walk in the restroom and you can see like somebody's pants down, like around their ankles.
Oh man.
You know, like in the stall. So I was like, all right, cool. This nigga just, he's just taking a Duke.
Yeah.
No, all I heard was, yeah. So in my head, I'm like, where's this nigga even throwing up at and sitting with his pants down? I was like, bro, you good? He said, nah, I think it's done. I don't even know what that meant. I was like, all right, bro. I was like, well, shit, just come to the table. I was like, take your time.
I ain't know all that happened.
This nigga came to the table, and I thought everything was done.
That's fucking
we
hilarious.
pay, we get to go boxes, we getting ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, we walked out. PJ was the first one out the door. Then it was me, and then Justin and Kobe were together. Because Justin was like helping him, like he just tore his hamstring. I don't know if you even seen all this because you were already out the door.
No, I didn't see none of that shit.
We were walking out. We was almost out the door, and a white lady walked in, and she was real nice. She was like, "Hey, how are you?" And I was like, "What's up? How you doing?" This nigga Kobe, I looked back, all you heard was, and he like caught it with his hand like this, and then moved his hand, and the white lady said, and I was like, "Oh man!" Nigga, I ran and got the car.
Yeah, I just remember y'all ran into the car.
I ran and got the car. I was like, bro, let's get this nigga. And to this day, every time I pass that place, I'm like, damn, I'll never go back. I don't care if they did a whole platoon swap with they fucking staff. I'll never go back to that Texas Roadhouse again. I feel like we're banned.
Well, you know what's crazy? I always tell people, like,
be careful. Could you imagine that? Like you're walking into a restaurant, and as you're walking in, someone's throwing up, walking out. You can't eat there no more.
That's kind of like the club.
But the club, I mean, you go there to get drunk. Don't nobody go to a restaurant to get sick.
I don't know if you ever been to Pluckers on a Tuesday.
Taco Bell gives you diarrhea, but sometimes it be good.
Hey, USA, USA, USA.
Yes, sir. Gold medal in USA. Do you think LeBron should have won MVP?
Nah. I think Steph Curry or Kevin Durant should have got the O.
But I don't think so. LeBron played, what they play, 6 games?
Yeah.
LeBron played good every game of the 6 games. Steph had 2 good games. They even joked about it. Anthony Edwards was like, this nigga just showed up 2 games ago.
I guess. Yeah, I guess.
And then KD, he played good like 2 or 3 of them hoes. But LeBron played good all of them. Like every single game was like, oh, LeBron did this.
But you know,
nigga averaged damn near a 14-point triple-double.
Take this nigga accolades away and
shit. Yeah, I had somebody tell me that Kyrie Irving should have won Finals MVP in 2016. The year that LeBron dropped like 41, and then a 28-point triple-double to bring him back.
For what?
That I don't know. I've had a lot of people tell me that, and I was like, nah, y'all niggas tripping. I understand people not wanting LeBron to get accolades because of the debate.
Yeah.
But some accolades that he get, it's like, nigga, who else would have got it, you know?
I know one accolade he ain't got to worry about getting is his son snorting coke.
No, for real. His sons had they dates out in Paris. That nigga, what is it, Marcus?
I think so, Marquise.
Yeah, that nigga was out there doing coke, man.
But
But KD, would you say he's the best Olympics player ever? I know we asked this.
Carmelo Anthony.
That's a good one too.
Or Kobe Bryant.
I would say I know we asked this. Like,
I'm a Carmelo Anthony fan.
I think I would say KD now that the Olympics over, just because he got the most points in Olympics history. Then now he also tied Carmelo with the most 35. He realistically he could go again if he wanted to, like LeBron did.
And Edwards was hooping though. That nigga had averaged 12 points.
I didn't think he was gonna do that good. I like Anthony Edwards, but I didn't think he was gonna do that good because that nigga was like, they still gotta run through me, and I was like, nigga, no, nigga, Steph.
Yeah,
KD, LeBron. You know, but that nigga was hooping though. For real,
for real. To KD. That's like his mentor.
That nigga, they say he was walking around like his little brother.
Yeah, that's
how I used to walk around when we run across the street. The freeway.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
That nigga was hooping though.
Yeah, bro, I'm like everybody else. I'm salty they didn't play Jason Tatum.
I am too. Jason Tatum's probably behind LeBron. Jason Tatum might be my favorite player in the league.
Nah,
not well, mine. Actually, I'm lying. John Morant, one of my favorite players.
That nigga not even in my top 5 right now, Jason Tatum.
No, that nigga can hoop, bro.
No, for sure.
I don't know, like, recently this year, a lot of people just started hating on him for no reason.
It's because he got LMA pregnant.
She bad. But besides the point, niggas be like, oh, he like Kobe too much. Like, nigga, when Kobe died, y'all was getting tattoos, crying and shit.
That's kind of fucked up for them to say that. I don't know.
But then again, like,
he is kind of corny.
But what's that girl's name? Sabrina. I don't know. She hooped for like the Liberty, I think.
I couldn't tell you no girl W.
But it's
no
like
girl basketball player.
It's a lot of WNBA players that do the same shit. And people be like, "Oh, Kobe would love that." But when Jason Tatum do it just because he a dude, they be like, "What a fucking loser!
Quit dick riding."
Yeah, like
get out of here, Jason.
And then they be like, "Oh, Kobe loved the girls' game. You don't think that nigga loved the men's game?" Like
more.
Jason Tatum done said that. You know, him and Kobe was close. Well, he not just, texting Kobe phone still for nothing. Like, they was obviously
that's kind of weird,
relationship.
Though. Like,
but should everybody deal with it now in their own way,
Fuck all the bullshit. It's still weird.
It's weird.
Like,
don't get me
how
wrong.
Long? It's been at least 4 or 5 years.
I think 4.
4 years. That's like, imagine.
I don't know if he still does it, though. I think it's still an ongoing joke because he did it. But I don't think he would still do. I don't think the number would still be in service.
Imagine if, because they like recycle numbers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Imagine if somebody takes them back. Like,
it was a
boo.
It was a like you said, they change numbers all the time. Somebody thought they were calling like their homeboy.
Yeah.
And it was like a high school football team. They were trying to FaceTime their homeboy, and they ended up calling Tom Brady.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, and he answered and shit. They had a whole conversation. I'll be randomly calling numbers sometimes.
That's destiny.
Hoping to talk to a celeb or two.
I've never.
Do you remember when they used to like put out celebrity numbers for you to call and leave like voicemails and shit?
Fuck no.
You don't remember that?
Fuck
like
no.
When Soulja Boy was like making "Kiss Me Through the Phone" and 678
How old was you when that song came out? Cause we like.
When did it come out?
How much? I'm like what?
5
years older.
5 years older than me. Yeah.
It was different from when I heard it when it came out than when you heard it because you was probably still fucking running around in your chonies.
2008. I was only like 10.
Yeah, that nigga was running around in his chonies.
No, yeah. So like around that time,
word.
like Mike Jones was dropping his number and shit, and when you called those numbers, it'll be like
yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it would be like numbers that they'd be like, "Oh, this is Mike Jones."
No.
Leave a,
call back.
Yeah, leave like a message type shit that people would actually call in. I remember me and TC used to call numbers like that.
TC.
Again, we were like 12, 10.
Yeah, I didn't do stuff like that. I used to call the numbers. I used to call the numbers where you can like in the back of magazines they had like the hotline numbers,
like for the
and you can call whores.
Yeah,
we used to.
It's late,
bro. We used to call them hoes, and then they would be like, "How are you doing tonight?" They would be like funny shit, and we'd be like, "Good." Like, get the fuck off the phone.
No, yeah, I used to call those numbers, man.
No,
so I understand. Like,
I'll call Jason Tatum right now and be like, "Hey, bitch ass, light skin ass nigga.
Nigga, you light skin.
Pick your chin up, pussy."
No, I don't like that they didn't play him more anyway.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I don't think
they said it was kind of like personal. They thought it was like Steve Kerr was.
I feel like it was too. But then again, they started Drew Holiday and Derek White a bunch. But that's what I'm saying. Like people like that, getting playing time, and then the star of their team.
Yeah, because all I could think of, he was probably like, you just won a championship, like.
Yeah, like humble yourself, and you get like you said, you got LMA.
I would if I was Jason Tate. I wonder like if there's like limitations on when, like a deadline of when you can drop out. I would have dropped out after the first game.
Like, oh well, maybe.
I would have dropped out soon after the first game.
I think they like paid for all his accommodations.
I don't give a fuck. So. He got money.
No, yeah,
just
he
pay
got
for
hella
it.
Money.
Here, take the money back. I would have told them like after the first game, I would have threw the towel at Steve Kerr and told him I quit.
People were asking, should Kawhi Leonard get a medal?
Yep, he was on the team
for like 2 days.
Donald Sterling got got rings after or whatever. He still got like courtside. So why not? And he got banned, and he still had access to the whole. Racist. Yeah,
it's crazy. That is crazy.
Shout out to Kawhi Leonard, man. Come on the podcast.
What else? I was about to ask you about something else about the USA team.
They the best USA team ever.
You think so?
Yeah,
I think so too.
Bro, we got LeBron and Kevin Durant and Steph Curry.
Yeah, I don't know who from the Dream Team would hold any of them. Michael Jordan, I'm gonna say it, and it's gonna be a hot take, and people that watch it might comment and call me like a dickhead and all type of names. Michael Jordan couldn't play defense.
Nah, I'll be watching his videos on YouTube. This guy exposes Michael Jordan all the time.
Yeah, he couldn't play First, I seen a clip where Michael Jordan dribbled behind his back.
Yeah.
And caught it with the same hand, and the announcer said it was his first time in his life seeing that. And I was like, bro, if that was your first time doing it and their first time seeing it, you've never had to guard that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why AI was able to cross his ass so easy. Like, y'all don't know nothing.
Yeah.
It's like...
That shit was crazy.
It's like if you call a DB from the 60s the best DB ever, but all he had to guard was, like, slants and goes. Like, bro, there's so many more routes now that you don't know what to do.
Yeah, they gonna have that DB's ankles.
Yeah, like, Kyrie against Michael Jordan, Kyrie is working the shit out of him. He is not holding. And then they would have him hold the second best person on every other team.
Yeah. Like,
they would have Scottie Pippen on the best offensive player. And you're not the best if you're having to guard the second best person.
Well, you know, you ain't gotta be you can be the best and not be good at everything.
No, yeah, I'm not saying
they don't praise this nigga for defense.
But when it comes to like accolades, they like to bring up like, oh, he got defensive player of the year. He wasn't guarding the best player.
Yeah.
And did you see that they came out and admitted to boosting stats from back in the day?
Yeah, I did see that.
So it's like,
give Reggie Bush back his Heisman.
They did.
Oh, did they really? Yeah. Damn, I didn't know that.
Just like last month or so.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, they just gave that hoe back.
Hell
because motherfuckers start getting paid.
My brother.
No, yeah, that shit's crazy. Like, I think Michael Jordan's severely overrated on defense.
Bro, who the?
But then Charles Barkley would have had to guard KD. I like Charles Barkley.
The only person I think somebody can hold for real, that's on this Team USA roster. I think somebody could lock down Draymond Green.
He wasn't on this roster.
Oh, he was just at the game.
Yeah, he just hated Rudy Gobert.
He was just on the bench or something?
No, he flew there on his own dime because he wanted to watch them beat the French because he hates Rudy Gobert.
I thought he was like on the bench like as a reserve or something.
No, that nigga just a major hater. I'm trying to think.
Halliburton.
Like, yeah, let's say Halliburton, but he didn't get no playing time.
But Halliburton cold, I like Halliburton.
It was games where they was up 30 and I didn't even see him take his warm-ups off.
Nah, can't none of them hold. Maybe some of them can hold Devin Booker because he's kind of small.
You know, Charles Barkley, they say he outperformed Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Charles Barkley was cold. He just was ugly. No, I'm playing. No, he was
Devin
cold.
Booker not that small, though. He like 6'4", I think. Like 6'3", 6'4".
Michael Jordan was like 6'6".
Yeah, but a 2-inch difference ain't that crazy when Devin Booker has better handles and a better ISO game than anybody. Michael Jordan wasn't physical, though.
But he knew how to take advantage.
I think it was like 165. I'm 177. Michael Jordan weighed less than me for most of it.
I weigh like 174.
For real?
Yeah.
All right.
I need to lose some weight.
Yeah, I do.
But you know, honestly, I thought I weighed myself on you know, it ain't never official. I forgot the last time I weighed myself at the doctor what they said, but on a scale at Eric Evans' house, I was 174.
I had weighed myself to go in a helicopter.
I thought I was 200 pounds. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I figured you would be too, because Jordan and Jalen them about 200.
I wanted to be 200 pounds.
But yeah, he was like he was about my weight at 6'6". So he wasn't that big. I don't think Devin Booker would have had a problem. I don't think he would have been able to stop Devin Booker. I don't see who he would have been able to stop on this team. He not holding Steph.
If it's like, it's not even about holding though. If it's like
his thing was scoring. And
yeah, so if it's like going 1-on-1, I think Michael Jordan could probably beat. I'm not good with maybe like a quarter, not a quarter, probably like out of how many people are on the fucking roster, like 14.
I think it was like 13.
He'll probably beat
between like 12.
He probably beat 6 people.
I believe it.
And like one-on-one defense, offense, like one-on-one, he would.
One-on-one, I think he would beat. I would say like 8 or 9 of them.
But he ain't fucking with the top 3.
No, yeah, but I'm talking about like as far as a team setting. Yeah. Like, he would have been a liability on defense. And then his whole thing is scoring, and he didn't score much. He scored like 14 points a game. Which, I mean, I guess is cool because LeBron scored 14 too. This what you call it. But LeBron didn't score much.
I guess it was kind of like Michael Jordan to me was kind of like, because I watched Michael Jordan, but it was like late, like I saw I remember Wizards Michael Jordan
Yeah, that
for
nigga
sure.
sucked.
But I kind I'm trying to think if I remember. I don't think I ever watched Michael Jordan.
You were like what 5 or 6 when the second three-peat started.
So I probably did watch some Bulls games, but I don't. I remember the old Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he really wasn't that old either, which is crazy. Like I don't see people forget to bring up Wizards Michael Jordan, but that's
Yeah.
just current LeBron. And if current LeBron don't put up like crazy stats, people, oh, he sucked.
I think
The GOAT would never.
Maybe we don't know that Michael Jordan owns the NBA.
What does that even mean?
Because they always that's the only reason why if
No,
there was
it's
different leagues, like if there was the NBA,
Yeah.
different whatever,
Yeah,
he wouldn't be considered
the GOAT.
because there would be other goats in different leagues.
I think that's what it is. I wouldn't say he owns it, but
he got his footprint on that bitch.
he
He helped build the NBA.
yeah, he was a pioneer. Like I always tell people, I don't think he's the greatest, but I think he's the most iconic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Nike and the NBA noticed how big he was, so they pushed him heavier. They started all these myths and shit that
he's
people
like Drake.
believe. Yeah.
He's like fucking Drake because this nigga's better than Drake.
Yeah,
right
for sure.
But they gonna say nah.
You know, I got into an argument. Well, not an argument, but I got into a debate yesterday with my niece's boyfriend, Alyssa's boyfriend, Pablo.
Yeah.
He told me Chris Brown is a top 5 artist of this current generation, talent wise, and he was trying to name people like Little Uzi's better than him, Little Baby. And I was like, bro, you're fucking crazy. None of them is more talented than Chris Brown.
Pablo, you're fucking hold up. You're crazy.
I told him that. I was like, bro, you're fucking wild. And it's crazy.
I think Lil Uzi is better than. I hate when people say stuff like that because it's like there's no way you really think that. Like
I hate the Chris Brown topic. I try not to get into the debate because I'm a Chris Brown fan.
Same.
But I try not to get into the topic because everybody has their mind made up before they get into it.
Yeah.
Like it's either you dislike them or you like them, and it's usually for something that doesn't have to do with music.
And you know what? It's not even really a valid reason to think somebody's.
Not at all, because it happened like fucking 15 years ago. Rihanna forgave him. Her dad said he'd always love him.
That's cute.
Like if Rihanna's dad said he would always love Chris Brown, why would I be mad? You know. We'll change for that subject. Back to Team USA. Do you think? I completely lost track. Hold on, let me get back on focus. Do you think that we're gonna continue to win gold, or do you think like the other countries are catching up? How you feel about that?
So, I think we're gonna go hard forever. I think we're gonna never lose again. But
they gotta continue to send like the best out there. Cause they be tripping some years.
If them niggas let Victor Wembanyama get any more colder or stronger,
oh yeah, if he gets stronger, he gonna be a problem,
bro. Cause he kind of remind me of the Greek Freak when he first came to the league. Yeah. But when he
shoots way better than
he remind me of the Greek Freak when the Greek Freak first got swole.
Yeah.
Like just because of how big he is. But if he gets swole, he gonna be a problem, bro. Cause he's like that nigga cold.
Would you like to see a KD, LeBron, Steph team up to face like all the newer generation now? Like if they were to build their own little old people super team?
Like if they did an all-star game like old
No,
versus...
so say they worked it out to where, let's just say they trade AD for KD and Steph demands a trade to
like
in the regular season.
League.
Yeah.
Would I want to see them all on the same team?
Yeah.
You know, I would like to see Steph Curry and LeBron James on the same team. I don't know.
I don't know how Kevin Durant would get there, but I think LeBron and Steph are like
it wouldn't even get there. Happen. It would kind of be like that wouldn't be fucking fair.
You don't think so?
I would veto that shit.
But I mean, it's a lot of like cold young teams. So that's what I'm saying. Would you like to see them team up? Like, still keep the Lakers, trash ass supporting cast. Still keep like no help around them. Just them three against the league.
They ain't going to the. They ain't winning.
How many games you think they win?
Out of how much?
82.
and it's still the Lakers bench and all that,
Yeah.
but it's just got Steph,
and KD,
and LeBron.
Yeah.
Um, I think they probably win like 53 games.
That probably get them into at least the play-in tournament.
Is that not in?
I mean,
I thought because like what you gotta have 60 something wins
or to get like the 1 seed. Yeah. It depends on what the rest of the league do, but I mean they'll most likely be if they towards the bottom seeds. With
they get knocked out the first round because of how old they. If it's like a young super team, like all the young superstars on one team, that I don't think they could keep up with them because Anthony Edwards already dunked Kevin Durant. So
that nigga cold.
You know he dunking niggas like he.
That nigga cold. Do you like John Morant?
Yeah.
I think he gets a lot of hate now too, just for having a gun.
I like John Morant. He's all right. I'm trying to think.
He reminds me a lot of Westbrook. That's why I like him. You know,
point guards that's young. I like Kevin Porter Jr. I think he like beat somebody up though, his girlfriend, and they just let him back into the league. But he's cold to me.
It's a lot of people like that.
I like Jalen Green too.
From Houston.
Yeah, and then that Houston. I don't know how to say his name. They got I think he's white, a center, a young dude. I don't know his name or his number. This episode is sponsored by Siri. No, I'm playing.
They got a young team though in Houston.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Houston no more. I'm a
because James Harden left.
Yeah, I'm a Clippers fan now. I followed James Harden all the way to L.A.
Where did PG just go?
To Philadelphia.
That's ugly. He really just swapped with.
I seen a thing that said that's gonna be the softest team ever because Joel Embiid isn't tough and.
I forgot Joel Embiid was on the fucking USA team.
Because I think the team lineup is gonna be Maxey.
Maxey be hooping though.
I don't know who the two would be. I don't even pay attention to them.
Did Paul George stop being a two? Because remember when he was on OKC, they would have him at two.
I think he played a three.
He played a three at Pacers, or for the Pacers.
He's
at
cold.
Pacers.
I like Paul George, but he's.
Soft. I used to. I used to like OKC when he was over there. I don't have like a team. I'm like Chop. I like have like multiple teams. Yeah. I really just follow players in the NBA. I don't follow it as heavy until it gets to the playoffs.
That's fucking crazy.
I fucking hate Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, same. And that's just not even about nothing. Like, bro, you're fucking lame.
Yeah,
what did he do that fucking...
Yeah, he's a fucking loser.
But you know what would be crazy if we all talking shit and somebody got footage of him really doing that to somebody? That'd kind of be like, damn, like, he's still lame.
No, yeah, he does lame ass shit. That's probably my least favorite player.
I just don't like when he changes voice.
Have you seen the Houston Texans new uniforms? I know you were a big fan of them.
Nah, I stopped watching football a long time ago.
They new uniforms hard as fuck.
I start back watching football because one of my friends got a card game called Get Blitz.
Yeah.
I
seen you post
that. Shout out to Get Blitz, man. It's like a drinking game.
Yeah.
So I gotta find a team, which I just went back to the Texans because I heard they got a good quarterback.
Oh yeah, CJ Stroud cold as fuck.
But I'm like brand new back, like if I was a vampire.
Go ahead and get you a CJ Stroud jersey
just got
before
released.
You even watch a game or anything.
The who?
CJ Stroud jersey, their quarterback. That nigga
Stroud.
Cold. Yeah, that nigga cold.
Yeah, I ain't never seen him play. I don't watch football like I don't even like football no more. Like, to be honest.
He's one of those people too, like when you watch his interviews and shit, he's just one of those people that you like fuck with him.
Yeah, I seen some interviews. He got dreads, right?
Yeah. You know, everybody has like a friend that thinks they can do a lot more than they can. You know? Yeah. And he be with Micah Parsons a lot. I guess they're just real good friends. And Micah Parsons is that friend. And he be telling them like, nigga, you stupid. Like, I think they said like in an MLB season, like, what would your batting average be? You know, baseball's hard as shit. You played baseball.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Micah Parsons was like, oh yeah, I have. I don't know what a good batting average is, but if it's like 0.4, he was like, yeah, I have a 0.4. Micah Parsons or CJ Stroud was like, you're fucking stupid. Like, no, you the fuck you won't.
Yeah.
Like, he's one of those guys, you know, like
me.
Yeah, like like nigga, you're retarded. Ooh, can't say that. We're at the mute that out.
It's called special.
You're crazy. So yeah, he's a good guy though. But yeah, man, I don't know. This all came from the whole Team USA topic. Do you think Halliburton should have got more time? I know you said you liked him.
I don't even think he should have been there. I'm not gonna
He
lie.
just enjoyed himself there. Do you like you know who Noah Lyles is?
The runner?
Yeah.
What about him?
Do you like him?
Um,
Like do you have you seen all the videos and shit going around of him?
I seen that he said he had COVID after he
Yeah, I don't
lost.
like that. I don't like that.
But
You ain't have COVID when you won. Well, you got it when you lost.
yeah, I don't know nothing about that guy.
He's in a beef with the NBA.
Yeah, I remember because he said that one thing like, but I mean, he kind of did make sense though, like, but still, we like, yeah, bro, you ain't nobody fucking with the USA. Like, you knew better than that. That's why we the world
My
champions.
thing is like,
Bitch,
where did he even come from? You know?
just hating.
Yeah, that's why I don't like him. He's a hater.
Cause did he have a gold then?
No, I think he was just like a world champion. Cause you know there's like the world championships and then there's like
Yeah.
I think that's where it came from because he had won the world championship.
Shout out to Noah Lyles. No, I'm playing you pussy.
No, yeah, he
Unless you big and strong, cause I don't know your stats, then I'm just playing.
I don't think he's that big. I think he's about the same size as Tyreek Hill, and Tyreek Hill like 5'9", 5'10".
Then we're at an even trade, and I'll throw hands with you, buddy. Cause I don't care how fast your legs are, unless you're a kicker. Then I gotta shoot you.
Let's see how big he is. No, yeah, he only has one gold, I think. Oh yeah, he's like 5'11", 150. So he's a pretty small guy.
That'll be a good match.
He's starting to beef with the NFL right now.
Why?
They asked the NFL about that same comment about like people not being world champions, and the NFL didn't like it either. But then him and Tyreek Hill are going at it about who's faster.
The NFL lost to China. I mean, not the NFL. America lost to China though.
On the flag football thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like the same thing as like
when the
NBA loses, when they send out like D-listers, like nobody knew them flag football people.
Yeah.
If you took,
it was people from the NFL.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't. Really
it was
count.
like the 3-on-3 basketball team.
Yeah, like it doesn't count.
Average Joes. Remember that show?
Who'd you say lost to China?
Or Japan? USA.
Oh yeah, Japan. Yeah, Japan wouldn't be able to.
Same.
Japan. Japan wouldn't be able to fuck with like Patrick Mahomes and them.
Nah.
No.
Damn, I forgot the fuck I was gonna say. Bro, I was watching the breakdancing because I don't know if you seen that thing. They said they finna take breakdancing out of.
Yeah, that shit sucked. We could have won that.
Bro, that shit was. Did you see that lady dance?
Yeah, the little.
Like what the fuck are like? I don't think I could have went to the Olympics and fucked around and faked it and then like that's embarrassing.
I seen a thing.
I didn't fart. That was my shoe squeaking together.
I seen a thing on Instagram and it was like, I think we should send random people, and I thought that was true.
Yeah, like just get drafted to the Olympics.
I think it would make it like a way more even playing field. Because like you said, I don't think people will fuck with America for a long time. We're too diverse, you know?
Y'all can't fuck with us.
Like
any country out there.
In track and stuff, we have...
Who did we lose to in the war?
Vietnam.
They the only people that can fuck with us. But other than that, we not... Y'all can't fuck with us in anything else.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it would be better if they set Kobe to do an event than to send our best. You know what I mean?
Kobe Bryant?
No.
Or
Jacoby Lewis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, coming out for the 100-meter dash. Bubba. You know, like, it'll
just
be
like
cool.
A bunch of random people.
Yeah.
That's
like, you open your mailbox one day and you're just an Olympian.
Well, you know, I personally, I always thought that's what the Olympics was.
After that breakdancing thing, I would believe that. Because she sucked.
Like, I never thought, like, when I was younger... Cause we ran track and stuff like that, like even before high school and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I never really liked track, so I didn't even know there was like famous runners or, like Bruce Jenner was just a nigga on the Wheaties to me.
I think track,
but he wasn't like a famous. Like I never known any famous track runners until Usain Bolt.
I think track, and no disrespect to anybody that runs track, I think it's the stupidest sport ever.
Yeah.
I hate running. Like my whole life. Like I remember
I like the short races though.
I hate that.
when like Shakari, you know who that
I
is?
do like her though. She's lit.
And like when you
She's from
say,
Dallas,
I
so I
think it's
really like
called the
her.
400.
Yeah.
I like that because it's kind of like a foot race. Like foot races is fun, but
No, okay. So what you're talking about is the 100. 400 is the full lap.
oh,
But
I'm not really good with my metric systems of meters and miles.
no, but yeah, like I just don't. I've never in my life been able to just run for no reason. You know what I mean? Like if I have a football, I can run all day.
But you can't just run.
But if I'm like at track practice, I'm not trying to do that shit. Even when I joined track in high school, I joined long jump.
I got asthma, so I didn't really run track.
I remember they
I just practiced.
Like I said, I tried to just join long jump.
Yeah.
And they put me in the 200-meter one time in middle school.
That's tall?
No, it's like half a lap.
Oh, far?
Half a lap.
You said you did long jump?
Yeah.
Oh, and then they made you do something else?
Yeah, like when I got to the event, they was like, oh, you got the 200-meter. Get ready. And I was like, okay. Then they were like, last call for 200-meter. And I was in the stands eating nachos.
Brother, you know the craziest shit ever? One time, it was me, Gia, like Jessica, Bubba, Jalen, Jordan, like Saporia for some reason. Just like a whole bunch of kids, and one day they took us all to like this like big ass track meet. I don't know if maybe one of our like uncles or somebody maybe had like maybe signed up for a team and didn't have a team for real.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll never forget my first experience at running track. They put us up to do like the 100.
Yeah.
Bro, them people was fast as fuck.
Track runners are fast. That's why I said no.
But they had like shoes and track shoes and shit. Yeah. We showed up wearing like fucking Jordans and Air Forces and in regular clothes. And then I remember, I'll never forget the shit, bro. They was like, go do the pole vault. I was scared, like, cause I wanted to do that. I'm scared of heights, so I ran and I stuck that bitch in there and I let it go. Like every time I kept fucking up, and I just remember somebody was like, "That guy fucking sucks."
No, yeah, I always wanted to do pole vault. That shit look lit.
Nah, that shit's scary.
No, yeah, like I said, shit. No disrespect to them, but I just personally wouldn't understand running for no reason. I guess just to see who's faster, but nah, catch me on a football field. Fuck all that.
Catch me on a football field. So what's up? What you think going to happen in the season? I know the preseason started 2 weeks ago.
Episode 1 of Just2Dudes podcast is sponsored by Too High. Need new lighters? Too High. Need new t-shirts? Too High. Too High is the place to go for all your smoking needs. Enter the code Just2Dudes at checkout and get 10% off. That is Too High. Back to the episode.
And we're back.
No, yeah. So you were asking about the NFL predictions for this year, huh?
Yeah, like, all right, say if I'm like trying to, what's that shit called? Prize picks and
yeah, prize picks.
If I'm trying to get my gamble on and I had like $100, what I'm supposed to do with it? Or what would you do with it?
I would say take the under on Keenan Allen's receiving yards.
What?
Take the under on Keenan Allen receiving yards. I feel like it's a guarantee, right? Because don't get me wrong, he cold as fuck, but he's coming in 20 pounds overweight this year.
Yeah.
So that's going to slow you down. He already wasn't a fast guy, and he already was pretty injury prone.
20 pounds overweight.
So coming in 20 pounds heavier.
What team he play for?
He just got traded to the Bears, so I feel like everybody's going to want to take the over.
The Bears got a gay quarterback, huh?
Yeah. I don't think he's gay for real. I think he has like a fucking German girlfriend or something like that.
Okay.
But he's a very strange guy.
I got a Bears jersey.
I hate them. Fuck them.
I was gonna wear it today, but I didn't.
But yeah, everybody think he's gonna be, have a good year because they have a good roster. Don't get me wrong, they're gonna be straight. But like I said, he's heavier and he's already injury prone. So if you're counting on Keenan Allen this year, thumbs down.
Okay.
I say thumbs up, and a lot of people won't expect this. Thumbs up on Dak Prescott.
What?
Thumbs up on Dak Prescott. One thing about Dak Prescott, he gonna get some stats.
Yeah.
He gonna stat pad the shit out them.
See, I don't really know much about football, but like I know a little bit about the Cowboys, because it's not like my favorite team or anything, just my parents.
Yeah, they're down the street. Yeah. But he gonna stat pad. That's one thing. It was one game that they played us, and he didn't have a touchdown. It was his first game back from injury, and threw the ball on like the 2 yard line with like a minute left. Like y'all could have just ran that in. Y'all clearly wanted to get Dak a touchdown. You know what I mean? Like he gonna get his stats, and it's a contract year. If they don't pay him before this starts, he's up for a new contract. So you know what I mean? Like
they gotta make him look good.
Yeah, not even they. He gonna make himself look good. Dak Prescott's one of those. Like he gonna get his shit regardless. Kobe. Them niggas can be losing by 20. Like when they was losing to the Packers by like fucking 28.
Yeah.
Stat padding his ass off. Like we knew the game was over, but he stat padding, and he got the chance to make $70 million a year this year if he played good. So,
shit.
Yeah. Thumbs up, Dak.
I should have went harder in school.
Thumbs down, Keenan Allen.
That nigga say $70 million.
No, yeah, they be making bread, bro. Stupid bread.
They don't make basketball player bread.
I hate that conversation.
Because it's all bread at the end of the day.
Not even that. It's like common sense. People be like, oh, they don't make this money. Like, duh, they only pay 13 people in the NBA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, each team only has like 13 people to play. There's 53 in the NFL.
They got practice squads.
Yeah, there's 53 of the NFL. Plus, they got practice squad. Like, there's no way they can pay them as much as an NBA contract. And the NBA has more control than the NFL does. Like we were talking about with MJ, I feel like the NBA's it's reliant on its players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's I think we've had this talk before. It's a player-driven league. So like, if all the players just up and decided, and Steph and LeBron and them went to Dubai to play, people would tune in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I still think people would still watch the NBA.
They would, but not as much. Whereas the NFL, if Patrick Mahomes and Justin Jefferson and them left, but all them logos stayed the same. Like if Dak left, CeeDee Lamb left, the Cowboys, all that shit, and me and you was the quarterback and receiver, people would still tune in by the millions to watch the Cowboys just because of that logo on their helmet.
Yeah, because they'll be like, bro, who the fuck are these guys? This fucking guy just catches everything with one hand. He won't even put his other hand out there to catch nothing.
No, yeah, they would still tune in. Like the NFL's a lot more based on the team. Like I don't care who's playing for the Lions, I'm gonna watch the Lions.
Yeah.
And NBA ain't like that.
Yeah, I guess.
So the NFL don't have to pay as much because shit, y'all not gonna do it. Somebody will.
Bro, I was fucking I was watching this other podcast. I think they're called the AM Chat.
Uh-huh.
I think that's what they're called. I don't really remember their name, and I don't want to. I already said it. So if I said it wrong, my bad. But the homie Rob was on there from the Fed podcast.
Yeah.
And they was talking about like I think I sent you the video, the wrestling.
I think
like,
you tagged me in it.
Off the roof and shit.
Yeah, jumping off the roof. I didn't think that many people knew about shit like that.
Not me either. Like so when they were talking about that, I was like, damn, like
they didn't go as hard as me though.
Nah, I don't think so. You might have been the best
yes, sir.
Trampoline wrestling.
I'm like Jeff Hardy.
But you know what's funny? You know why I know they didn't go as hard? Cause we was really trying to hurt y'all.
Yeah.
Like we was really like slamming y'all hard as fuck on the like grass and ground.
Yeah.
Off the trampoline and like we was really trying to hurt y'all. That's fucking crazy.
One time, I think it was like when Evan Bourne first got in. I don't know if you know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
It's like a little small ass dude, but he be doing like it's called I don't even remember. It's been so long. But he used to do this move where he was standing like facing this way.
Yeah.
And he would jump off and do a backflip, like a gainer. And I tried to do that off the house onto the trampoline, and my head was like this close to the fucking rail of the trampoline. I thought I was dead.
Bro, that shit crazy. And they were just talking about how they used to like wrestle on the trampoline and shit. And I'm just like, damn, like, nigga, we used to be trying to kill each other on that. Yeah, for real. Sure. Like, and then we would water the trampoline to make it bouncier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or play like football on that motherfucker, like throw up tackle.
Yeah, playing football on the trampoline was fun as fuck. Fucking walk inside with a concussion.
I don't think anyone's ever taken backyard wrestling as serious as me. Like, I used to live and die by that shit. I used to think that was my future profession.
No, this nigga not playing. Y'all, that shit used to be funny.
I used to think that shit was my profession.
But you see, like when you play with like how, because I don't know if like kids even play like that anymore.
I don't know. I don't think so.
It was kind of lame playing with you because you would like, this nigga would be like, special.
Like, y'all were like 6 years older than me.
But still, it's
I couldn't just pick y'all up whenever.
Nigga, then just go harder, but it was just like, Come on, you just did that whole like literally
Yeah, I used to do that shit like,
like
back to as soon as I
30
got my
seconds
hands on
ago.
y'all.
Like yeah, like nigga, you can't call special every fucking time. Like
No, yeah, I used to take that
who
shit
comes out
serious.
the gate calling special?
I've applied for the WWE a few times. You think I'm bullshit? And this isn't like,
Nah, hey y'all, this nigga texted me one time. He was like, "What you think about if I go to wrestling camp? It's in Florida." I was like, "Nigga, like okay, like what the
no, yeah,
fuck?"
this wasn't like these times applying weren't all when I was like, oh, I'm 18. What am I gonna do? This is like I'm like last year. I have a full career, a family, a life, and I still think about wrestling pretty often. That shit lit.
You
I
can
think
do it.
if WWE, if you hear me right now, I think I'll be the best wrestler since
You watch
John
wrestling
Cena.
right now?
Not really. It's hard to get back into
That nigga
because
said John Cena. I don't think
I went
they.
to WrestleMania like 2 years ago, and that show was lit. So it's not like I'm against wrestling right now, but it's hard to
Yeah.
get back into because like storylines are constantly going.
Yeah, I don't know nothing
If
about
you miss one
wrestling no more.
episode, like you're done.
I still think Kane and Undertaker brothers.
That used to be my favorite wrestlers, but
Not
they
my
used to like
favorite
scare me.
wrestler. For real, for real, for real. Like cause I went to a WrestleMania before when I was younger, like probably like 10,
Yeah,
11.
yeah,
My favorite wrestler of all time is Kane.
yeah. They used to
Like
be my favorite
Kane, like
wrestler too.
there's nobody. I don't think nobody's better than
Once he
Kane.
took his mask off, I was kind of like, eh,
Well,
you know.
I was like, bro, this nigga's in movies.
Yeah, yeah.
He was going hard. I was like, Kane's fucking killing it with his
I
mask
used
off.
to hate uh
Gold
Randy
Dust.
Orton. I
I
always
guess
hated
we have
Goldust.
different hates.
I always hated Goldust,
Mine
but
was more of a homophobic
oh
hate.
no, I'm thinking of Goldberg.
I'm talking about Gold
No, I know who you're
Dust.
talking about.
Freaky ass. Now, I didn't hate him because he was gay. I just didn't like him because he was
That was
gay.
Dusty Rhodes' son, you know?
So you see, bro, you know what? Because there's people do like podcasts and like different. I don't know if you know that. Like there's famous podcast people, and they have like 3 other podcasts.
I didn't know that.
Like they just have different podcast shows,
Yeah.
bro. Well, I guess you don't watch wrestling now, and I guess he does. But Rob, he a wrestling dude. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to do a wrestling thing.
I'm with it. I'll get back into wrestling.
But yeah, I don't watch it.
Before Emily got pregnant with Evelyn, I had planned to start going to WrestleMania every year.
When I was walking in, I was like, "Cause y'all call your baby what, Eve?
Yeah.
Do y'all call her that cause like the rapper?
No, because Evie Lynn.
No, but like that's the rapper's name.
Evelyn is her name?
I'm assuming.
Oh, I don't. No, I don't. I can't. I can't tell you who Evelyn is if I had to right now. The rapper. That's the
Eve,
the light skinned one.
she's black.
But is she like lighter
She
skin?
has like 2 dog tattoo paws.
I couldn't tell you who she is right now.
She's like on that one song. If I had to, I don't know the words.
I know what song you're talking
She's
about.
the rapper.
I couldn't like
Location, destination. I don't know what she.
if you gave me like 6 female rappers from back in the days pictures and she was in there and you were like point out Eve, I couldn't point it out right now.
But so that's what I thought of.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no.
I wonder if they call her that.
I think
Eve,
me and Emily are the only ones that call her Eve. Everybody
Yeah.
else calls her like something else, like
Yeah.
Lynn or it's just different.
Shout out to baby nicknames.
Yeah, I like nicknames.
Yeah.
Like I don't like calling people by their real name. I always hated my nicknames. Little Russian and Jeff were like the most random.
Little
nicknames.
Russian is fucking hilarious.
It's cool now, but back in the day, I used to be like, I'm not Russian.
I always thought Jeff was weird.
I always thought Jeff was weird too. But your parents call me that, so I'm cool.
Who's
with
Jeff?
It. Yeah.
TC's alter ego?
Yeah, I always thought Jeff was the weirdest one. Little Russia was cool though. But it was, like I said, it was weird because where the fuck did that come from?
I didn't even know Russians existed back then.
Me neither. I didn't know what that was when they first started calling me that.
I didn't get racist until my 20s.
I don't even know what that means. You're racist against Russians?
And I didn't care about race until my 20s.
Oh, okay.
If you care about race, you're racist.
What race do you like?
What's my favorite race?
Yeah.
Black people. I like black people. African Americans specifically.
I feel like you're real into Mexican people.
I like Mexican people. They're my number 2 people. For sure. I like black people, Mexican people, white people, Asian people, but Asian like Chinese Asian. I wasn't finna do the eye thing. I was just my eye itched. Yeah, like like Chinese Asian, not like Indian Asian. Not that I'm against y'all. Y'all just a little musty.
So would you put them
I
under
would
the
just
Chinese?
sure.
No one ever talks about Australians when they talk about race.
I don't know any Australians.
I met a dude. So this back to the WrestleMania thing. I was working at Lids, and a dude came in from New Zealand, which is like right by Australia.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Crikey, mate, going to WrestleMania tomorrow." Yeah. No, he didn't talk like that, but he did say he was going to WrestleMania tomorrow. And I was like, "Damn, like I can tell by your accent that you're not from here." I was like, "Where
Me
you from?"
too.
He was like,
Buddy.
New Zealand," and he was like, I was like, "Oh, cool." I was like, "What bring you out here?" He was like, "Oh, I go every year." He was like, "It's this thing called the WrestleMania Club. Like every year we go."
Sounds gay.
He was like, every year we go and we just shit have a good time, tailgate,
Fuck
shit
yeah.
like that.
Hell yeah.
He was like, "Come out." So that's why I ended up going to WrestleMania because I didn't have tickets. But he was like, "Come out." He was talking about it was free food and drinks and shit. I was like, "Fuck yeah!" So me, Chop, and Justin, we went. And then that shit was lit, and I was taking pictures with like a whole bunch of people had like knickknacks, fucking replica belts. Them hoes was
I was
heavy.
about to say, what the fuck are knickknacks, bro?
Knickknack.
Patty wax.
Give a dog a bone. No, but yeah, them belts are heavy as shit. They don't look heavy, but I was like taking pictures with them.
Walmart.
Not at all. Like that one. That one's light as fuck. But that's like the $20 kids one that you just buy when you want a souvenir. That's from WrestleMania. It's lit.
Yeah, wrestling. I don't know, man. I look at wrestling like when I look at wrestling now. I thought that the Uso brothers. I thought those was the Rock's kids.
No, they're
because they all look alike.
Yeah, they're like his cousin.
Yeah, there's just like
Roman
so
Reigns
much going
his cousin
on.
too.
Yeah.
Really, the WWE's taken over by like the Rock's family.
And you know what? I don't like it because I don't know if they're all really related or not.
No, they are.
So it's not like a Kane Undertaker situation.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like the WWE's taken over by like his family because Rikishi was related to the Rock.
The Samoans.
Rikishi was related to the Rock.
Yeah.
And I don't know who it is. Like I said, I'm not too up to date with it, but either Roman Reigns or the Usos are Rikishi's kids.
I think the Usos are Rikishi's kids.
But then I think
I don't know if Roman Reigns is there.
No, he's related to them too.
I don't know if he's their brother though.
No, he's not their brother. He's their cousin. But it's like
And then Umaga's son.
I think that's who Roman Reigns' dad is.
I don't know his name though.
No, I think Roman Reigns might be Umaga's son.
But there's two of them.
Yeah. I don't know how their family tree works, but they're all related.
I watch a lot of Instagram reels about the
family tree.
Is that what they call it?
I think they call them just the
bloodline.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of Instagram videos about them for no reason. It's like one of my favorite
things. And that's another reason I feel like I could go to the WWE. Because if you just give me the right tattoos, I feel like I could. Like all this is.
I honestly not tattoos, think if I turned on the TV, tribals, bro, and I seen you on the fucking lineup and I seen you fight, I think you would get your ass whooped by son. But see, I don't think thing, you have like, you think you could. All right, I don't even like if they lined you up with Hornswoggle.
Oh no, I'm beating the shit out of him, like the dog shit out of him.
I don't like WWE because you can't like just beat niggas' ass,
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. So this is the thing. I'm sitting up because I'm getting real serious. This is the thing. If they put me on the right, because it's all scripted.
Yeah.
If they put me on the right storyline, I could take over the WWE for sure. Like if they gave me like a Rey Mysterio type career, I'm taking over the WWE.
Yeah,
I've been doing this shit since I was like 5.
Bro, you seen Rey Mysterio? That's his son for real.
Dominique, yeah.
You seen that? He said that they you remember when they did that match for him?
Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah. They said that they told him, let's hang him in a cage, and I was like, there's no fucking way.
No, yeah. Like it's certain people that probably wouldn't have succeeded in the WWE if not given the right storyline. Like, I don't think Rey Mysterio is one of them, but there are those people. You know what I mean?
You gonna get swole
if they require me to. But then again, like Rey Mysterio is not that built, and he's also not that tall. So I feel like
you think you could go in for real and take over
for sure. First, like, camera, look me dead in the eyes. WWE, if you're watching this, bring me on. I promise you. If Logan Paul can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, like
And he's a good wrestler. Don't get me wrong. He's a hell of a wrestler. I
I
seen
like
him at
Logan
WrestleMania.
Paul.
I do too. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if they could just throw him in and put him on the right storyline to take over, they can put me in, and I do the same.
I like Jake Paul too, but I just wish he boxed a real boxer.
Yeah, I don't like him.
And he's beating people up.
I don't like him.
He's sleeping niggas for
I'm
real.
gonna be really mad if he beats Mike Tyson. I don't think he will, but I'm gonna be mad if he does.
Yeah.
I hate when people fight past their prime. It just makes them look bad. Like, I wish Mayweather would sit down somewhere,
Mayweather in debt to Dubai. Nah, fucking.
All they gotta do is just not go over there no more. What they gonna do?
I think he's like
they're not going to war with America.
Like, I think he can't leave from there.
I seen that. Tank was talking about that. So you're right.
I don't know too much. I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything.
But then, like I said, they're not gonna do nothing to America. So if he really went back, what they gonna do?
They got bread though. I think they could do whatever the fuck they wanted to America.
To who?
Hey,
they got bread. They ain't got no army better than ours. They ain't got TC in their army.
Sure the fuck don't.
Yes, sir. They don't want no smoke. I think they're their own little country too. Like, I don't know who backs them, but they not fucking with us.
Fuck what you talk about. You know what I was thinking about the other day? I was thinking, remember the ranch party?
Yeah.
And then remember that time you took that pill? You took that pill?
Yeah. I do remember that.
We found this nigga sitting in a lawn chair, looking up at the stars. Like, what the fuck?
If anything, y'all should have been arrested. I was like 13.
I didn't give you that pill.
No, you didn't.
I didn't even know you took it.
But yeah, I was like 13.
You said y'all should have got arrested. What do you mean?
Yeah,
you shouldn't have took it.
I should have even been at the party. I was like 13, 12.
Dang, bro.
It was just a whole bunch of high schoolers and fighting and shit going on. I shouldn't have been there.
That was crazy. Those ranch parties were fucking... I remember we used to be like... I don't even really remember how old I was.
I think it was like Jordan's senior year, so...
So I was like
19, 20.
Yeah. I remember we used to be like security.
Yeah.
And we used to check people's cars.
It's crazy that they used to always bring me to those parties.
Yeah.
Because they would end the same way. They would end in a fight, then they would like have to rush me out because I was so young.
I remember I had to pick this nigga. I had to get this nigga on the scooter.
Yeah. You had already left and had to come back. I remember that too. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's what's the saying? Insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different outcomes. Every week, they would take me to them parties, and I would have to leave early because fights broke out. Like, stop bringing me.
You want to know something? Like, usually, I don't know if you went to a lot of parties.
No, I wasn't a partier,
bro. And usually, fights at parties are not good.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, the ranch party fights, like, people used to come to fight. They were fucking good fights. Like,
no, yeah, it was some shit going on.
I remember one day, bro, everybody was fighting, and then I was just like, wow. Like,
yeah.
We like jumped somebody, and then like everybody was just fighting. Like, everybody, the whole party, girls were fighting boys, and boys were fighting girls.
The thing too about those parties and the fights,
that was crazy.
For some reason, everyone, like all of y'all that were doing security, Uncle Thyra, Jordan, me, TC, like all of us would end up at the ranch again in the morning for some reason and just talk about it. Like the shit didn't just happen last night.
What's that shit called? Recoup?
Yeah. And then just throw another party the next week. And people would still come out even though they got beat up.
Yeah, they would. They really would.
The ranch parties was a crazy part in time.
Bro, the craziest thing at the ranch party, I remember it used to be a limousine there.
Yeah.
Like a broke down limousine.
Yeah. And a camper.
I remember this guy brought his mama to the ranch party. And it got like real late, like 4:00 in the morning. And then he was like, yeah, I'm just waiting. I don't know where my mom is at, blah, blah, blah. Bro, she fucking comes out of the fucking limo with like fucking 5 people. They're like pulling their pants up and shit. And he kind of like, he seen it, but he like kind of turned around. It. And was like, dang, like blah, blah, blah. And in my head, I'm like, damn, like,
that's
your mama just got fucked in the limousine. Your mama just got a train ran on her.
Yeah. That's unforgivable.
That's the craziest. And I seen some shit at the ranch, but
you gotta like move and never speak to your parent again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unforgivable.
And
Because
it was like a
these are
train
my
of like,
friends.
I don't think none of these people were friends. It was just
Yeah.
a random, random
Random
five. Yeah,
five
a random five. Like,
teamed up like the Avengers.
I didn't know y'all knew each other. Oh, hey man, my name's Clarence. What's yours? You know, like what the
Yeah, that's
fuck?
fucking terrible. The ranch was a terrible. Like it was cool looking back on it, but
Yeah,
that was terrible.
it wasn't a good place.
It was a terrible environment.
Yeah,
It wasn't even much ranch stuff going on there for real.
negativity, a whole bunch of
Yeah, just a
negativity.
lot of
It was funny though.
thuggery.
It was fun. I used to get paid, bro. I remember. I used to every time I got paid from doing security, I would go buy a new game, and I just have a whole bunch of video games.
Oh yeah, that was a crazy point in time. I
Yeah,
remember getting pulled from a lot of those parties.
they were fucking lit. We gotta fucking get Thyra on here to fucking.
I just seen him the other day. He told me I had. So if y'all don't know, I don't dress to like I don't care about dressing. I'm usually in like a Lions jersey, a hoodie, sweatpants. I always wear slides. I hate t-shirts. Thyra told me I had on a good outfit the other day.
Yeah.
And for some reason it just boosted my confidence. That's a weird thing to say, but I had went to go pick my dad up from Aunt Tammy's
Yeah.
so we could go grab lunch, and I had on a Lions jersey, like this color. I think it was like this exact color, but instead of a number 8, it was a number 9.
Yeah.
And I had on some sweats that were like gray to match, and they were lion sweats. They said like lions in blue down the leg, and I had on some slides.
He thought you had that shit on. Huh?
No, like I said, I just threw on some lion shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I was talking to my dad. I was like, "You ready?" And then out of nowhere, Uncle Thyra looked at me and he was like, "Nephew, that's a nice ass fit you got on." And it didn't even, like it didn't click at first. So I was like, "Yeah, you're about to get ready to go." And I was like, "Appreciate it."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it just brightened up my day. I don't know why. Maybe I should start dressing, because that was a good compliment, Uncle Thyra. If you're watching this, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, you gotta always accept a good compliment.
Yeah,
man.
it was real random. It was like one of those just tell somebody something nice today type compliments.
Hey, you be a jerk today.
It was nice. It was nice.
Yeah, it's
I'll wear that fit out again.
I'm a double.
Yeah, my best fit. I'll wear that bitch to my birthday party.
Bro, that's fucking crazy. I was fucking on Eleanor Street the other day.
Somebody got killed.
Yeah, they did. I seen that shit.
Yeah, somebody got killed. Like
They had
a
shootout with the police and everything.
yeah, perv. There's bullets all in their neighbors' cars and shit.
Yeah,
Which is crazy. Like, you know how mad I'll be if my car got shot up just because somebody else did some shit?
I'd be mad too. But
Do the police pay for that?
I think your insurance.
Oh, that's fucked up. Because then your insurance goes up. That has nothing to do with... Insurance is a fucking scam.
Fuck yeah. All this shit is I think, you know what? We should rise up, America. Rise up and fucking Boston Tea Party this fucking bitch. Because you know what? This is getting ridiculous.
You might not
Bro,
make it too much longer if you keep going.
hold on. Candy corn. 1 pack of candy corn. Not 2 for $1. 1 pack costs $3 fucking.
Do you ever sit and think, like... Do you compare prices of stuff?
Of like how much it used to cost?
No, like to other things of importance. You know what I mean? It's like you just said that candy corn was $3. A McDouble is $3. In no way should candy corn be as expensive as a fucking burger.
No, bro. A gallon of gas is $3.
That's what I'm saying. Like candy should
candy
never
corn,
be.
bro. We talking about candy corn. Like I like candy corn, but like I always hear
I hate
people
the
talking.
shit.
Yeah, like
I hate the shit.
a majority don't like candy corn, and you know if it's not 2 for $1, it's not good. It's
But
not
that's what I'm
good
saying.
enough
So
candy
like,
to be $3.
what could it do for you? You know?
Candy corn?
Yeah, like it's not gonna fill you up.
It's just good.
That's what I'm saying. It's don't get me wrong. Candy is a nice snack. You know.
No, it's not like.
But that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be the same price as something that could fill you up and save your life. You know what I mean?
If I have fucking $5, I shouldn't like even have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Most of my money being gone because I bought candy corn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's just fucking crazy.
Fuck that shit. Fuck
that shit is crazy.
Fuck the government.
I forgot what it was that had me thinking about this, but something made me think about this.
Fuck the government?
No, about the prices being crazy. Like you said, $3 candy corn, $3 hamburger. That's crazy too, though. That McDoubles are $3. That's fucking wild. Them hoes used to be like $1.99.
Bro, you know what? Sometimes I like McDonald's so much I don't even look at the like.
Oh no, yeah, I'll never stop going.
I just be like,
But I
okay.
feel like they turned their back on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I went through that one time. Kiara went through that bitch for me, and that shit ended up being like $19 for like just me and hers.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn, if this was fucking before the coronavirus, that shit would have been like fucking $9.
Yeah. Do you like
Fucking
Whataburger?
yeah,
I hate that.
sometimes.
I hate that place. I feel like they're.
Well, it's not nasty no more.
I don't think they're nasty at all. I just don't think they're the best at anything they do. You know.
I used to
But
think
then
they were real greasy.
their price is so crazy for them not being the best at anything they do.
Well, they're not really expensive.
They're not. But that's what I'm saying. Okay, so
I don't know
a
what it
burger
is.
meal be like $15 there or something, right?
Nah.
How much is a burger meal there? Because every time I look on the app, that should be like 12 and up.
Oh well, the app prices are different than in real life.
If
Because
you
in real
if
life,
you deliver it, but
it is a lot in real life too, though. Because it's like $12.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, I can go somewhere else and get a burger for that price. That's better. You know what I mean? Like no
They
y'all's
have
worth.
good burgers though.
They're not better than Griff's.
No.
Exactly. They're not better than one place that you go to.
Nickel City?
Yeah,
Nah.
that's what I'm saying. So like y'all don't have the best burgers. Why would y'all have some of the more expensive burgers? They're not better than In
Because
and
they're
Out.
fucking mainstream.
But so is In and Out.
The mainstream media is trying to fool you.
No, but yeah, I think that shit. And then why is their line always so fucking long?
It's because they got. It's gonna get. I'm sorry. I'm about to say it. I think we should ban Mexicans from working at Whataburger. Because I don't know what it is. It's just Whataburger. They're the worst fucking workers ever. And it doesn't even matter. I think they should ban Mexican people from working at Whataburger, black people. And it should only be like, God forgive me, slow people and white people, like older, like 40 to 50-year-olds.
At Whataburger?
Yeah, because I'm getting the only reason the line's long because they're in there fucking around.
Yeah. That's what I'm about to say. Like
Eating fucking fries and tossing them hoes around.
it doesn't take that long to make the food, and I feel like they make the lines long on purpose so they look busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and man, you know what? And you know who does the same? I'm about to get real racist again. The Popeyes on East Chase. Y'all need to get rid of them goddamn what are they called? Hindu people? Hindis?
I'm not too sure.
I don't know what the fuck they are. They need to get the fuck out of there because you know what? It's just really exhausting.
You're gonna get canceled by the end of this.
I don't really give
but
a
like
fuck.
a lot of races. I think by most of them.
We can edit anything.
No, but yeah, I hate places like that, like where the lines are long. You're supposed to be fast food, or I gotta wait 30 minutes to get my food, and you're supposed to be fast food.
Starbucks.
I hate that place. Period. I'm boycotting Starbucks actually.
They got some good drinks there, man.
I went in there one time when I was working valet, and I was like, "Hey, y'all got some sweet tea?" And they were like, "Yeah, like it's really good." And
Yeah.
I was like, "Is it sweet or is it like Texas sweet?" I was like, "Oh yeah, it's Texas sweet. Like this is some of the sweetest tea I ever had." I was like, "All right, bet. Let me get some." Yeah, I got a large. I believe them.
A venti.
The Venti. I got a Venti. I believe them. That shit tasted like water. And it was so bad that I tried to put sugar in it. And no matter how much sugar I put in it, it still didn't get sweet. And I threw away a $5 drink that was still full. So from then on out, fuck Starbucks.
No, I got on TikTok.
Starbucks, if you watching this, we can box, bitch.
I got on TikTok and followed a white girl who made good Starbucks drinks. That's where you.
I like Dutch Bros. You ever been to Dutch Bros? They're good as fuck.
No, but you know what's crazy? I gave in somebody a Dutch oven.
Gross, dude. What is your problem?
I just got a little issue.
Nah, Dutch Bros is good as shit though.
I'm into torture.
What kind?
All of it.
You like
any of it?
Waterboarding?
All of it. Any
Alright,
kind. It
alright.
doesn't matter what level. I think it's like crazy. Like damn, how did you think of that? How did people think of that's torture? Like throw a towel over his fucking face and wet it.
It was probably by accident. Like they was probably laying with a towel on their face at the beach or something, and somebody poured water on them as like a joke.
Waterboard them.
Yeah. Then they was like, "Oh, I almost died."
You know, I got this nigga Mikey.
Uh huh.
He said he would be down to get waterboarded.
No way.
Yeah.
No
I don't know
way.
if he's still down. I honestly would call him and ask him, but I don't know what time it is.
About to be 10.
It's kind of late to be calling and asking people if they want to get waterboarded, but
You know, I've always wanted to start a show with Jacoby where he just takes on random challenges like that. Maybe not as extreme as waterboarding, but
yeah, that's really extreme. I don't even think you can show that on anything.
nah, nah. You can't even do it
You'd
in
have to like
America.
sell it on DVD at the gas stations like they used to sell street fights and shit.
Yeah, you can't even do it in America, I don't think.
Dang, bro, I don't even remember what the fuck we're talking about. But speaking of Eleanor, because I said Eleanor Street. Bro, I was on Eleanor Street, and it made me think of Annie's house, right?
Uh-huh.
And when I look at Annie's house, I always have to shit.
Why? Did you take a lot of good shits there?
No, I took like the most awkwardest, most uncomfortablest shits there.
I hated when her toilet got taller.
Yeah. So
Because I wasn't that tall at the time.
that kind of leads me to like, bro, tell me a time whenever you almost shitted on yourself.
Before we get into the time I almost shitted on myself, do you remember that time that I blew up Mama Chop restroom and
Yeah.
and I texted you that we had to leave? I think about that a lot.
Yeah.
I think about that a lot. I left like stains all in her toilet. I don't think she's liked me since that day. Plus the trash bag thing, I don't think Mama Chop's liked me since then.
Damn.
Oh, a time when I almost shitted on myself. All right, I was picking up my niece from school. You know, around school time, I don't know my freeways, but I think it's 30 headed towards the Mexican Mall.
Yeah.
It's like hella traffic, and I had just got off of work and shit. So I was like already having to use the restroom, and I had traffic, but I thought I only had to pee. So like I exited off the freeway, and I like just pulled over because like I thought I was about to piss on myself first.
Yeah.
So I just like exited, pulled over to the next house I seen, and they had like a fucking a wooden fence.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, they can't see me through this. So I start peeing by their shit. And you know when you're peeing and you feel like you got to fart?
Yeah.
Like I was peeing and I thought I had to fart. And like I squeezed to let the fart out. This a dookie almost came out. I've never told this story before, so if y'all are watching, y'all hear this story, at least give a like, a comment, a subscribe, something. But I think I felt a dookie about to come out. And I was like, oh,
isn't that a crazy feeling too? It just feels like, oh.
In the worst moments, bro, oh my God. Yeah, I
quiver.
I clenched I clenched the cheeks. And I ran into the car and had like 6 napkins. And I was like, fuck it, this just got to do. Nigga saw I went around the corner, like, all right, so it's like the fence was right here where I was peeing,
yeah.
But they could still see me off the freeway. So I like went around this side, like right off the corner because I had to shit.
Yeah.
And I just popped a squat and I let that bitch go. And then I looked up to my right. It was like a homeless person sent there. And I don't know if he was in there or not.
He probably was like, this nigga using my restroom.
That was like the worst moment of my life.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, when it turtle head out, you always feel like it touched your underwear. So I was like, fuck it, I'm already half naked on the side of a fucking wooden fence. Yeah. I just took my underwear off. I was like, I ain't about to ruin my underwear. And I took them hoes off, took them to the house, and when I got to the house, I was just free balling in my sweats.
Yeah.
As soon as I got to the house, I just threw my underwear away. I was like, I don't even know. Then I didn't want it to like have a dookie stain, and then Emily be doing the laundry, and then they'll fuck around and Eva never be born if she seen I had dookie stains.
Bro, I do know. That's fucking funny.
That's the first time I ever told anybody this story. Even Emily didn't know that story, and she was at home when I came home. So yeah, leave a like for that story, man, because that was a traumatic part of my life.
Bro, one time I was coming from football practice, and I got dropped off at one of my Mexican aunt's house, and she lived like across that main street. I think is Beach Street from Annie.
Beach Street and 28th Street.
Yeah, but she lived like on the other side,
mm-hmm.
And I got dropped off over there, and I had to like shit, bro. Like I had to shit, and I just remember nobody was there, so I was like sitting on the porch waiting, and it got to the point where I was like, at first I was just farting, like just little. Like, yeah. Kind of releasing gas. Man, one fart, bro, that bitch was like... And I was like, whoa, shit. You know, I clenched up. I was like, what the fuck? That shit made my stomach hurt. And I ran and I was like, ran into the backyard because she had like this fucking garage. And I went behind the garage and I found a can that people keep like minnows, like fishing minnows. And I shitted in that hole. And I remember I wiped my ass with my muscle shirt and I put it inside of the fucking bucket. And then I threw the bucket over into the person's backyard, their neighbor, of their neighbors.
Imagine if they were there.
I don't know.
Hit their ass in the head.
And they're fucking watching me take a shit.
When I was little, it was me, Jalen, and Jordan at the house, and it was raining like stupid hard. And this one we lived on Meadowbrook right there by Seafood City.
Yeah.
And I think Jordan was in the restroom. He was taking forever, and I had to shit really bad. And Jalen was like joking about it. He was like, "Just go outside."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I gotta shit." And then Jordan being retarded, I can't say that. Jordan being kooky, Jordan being crazy, he threw me some toilet paper out the door, and it got to the point where I was like, "Fuck it, I just gotta go outside." And we had a trampoline at the time because that's the house we used to jump off the house at. And I just went under the trampoline while it was raining. I had one of the best shits of my life. Then when the shit like cleared up, I just took like a little sandcastle shovel and I just threw dirt on my shit to cover it up.
Nigga, you ain't have a sandcastle.
No, but yeah, you know, everybody always has the little kits in case you ever have a nice summer's day, you know?
I guess so.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. So I had like one of those shovels and I had to cover it up. They used to make me do weird shit. Not weird, but like crazy shit. Lawyers like, that had to have been torture, you know? Jalen made me snort Lucas one time.
That's fucking crazy. I don't think
Two times. 2 times.
I don't think we should say that on it.
Bro, I was like 5. I was like 5, and Jalen had start like, you know, getting a little cut and shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know what led up to the conversation, but he was like, "You know how I got so strong? I snorted some of this." And he gave me some beer salt. And I was like, "No way." He was like, "Yeah." Then they like did a good job of convincing me, and I did it. And that shit burned like crazy. Then he said, "Well, you only did one nostril. You're only gonna be big on one side. You gotta do the other one." And you know, being a little kid, I didn't want to be big on just one side, so I did the other nostril.
That nigga snorted cocaine at 5 years old.
Almost died, man.
No, that's fucking.
That shit fucking burned.
This nigga.
I think about a lot of these stories a lot.
You like these young? You a crash dummy.
I was like 5, nigga. I didn't know no better.
That nigga be crashing out, y'all.
Should have had a fucking babysitter.
No, for real. Yeah, I don't fuck around with the little kid TV shows.
Welcome back.
Where I get to the house and cut that shit the fuck off. All of it.
Evelyn go crazy if her shit's not on.
I put on anything else.
She watched some good movies though. I just don't like I said, I feel like Gracie's Corner's songs all sound similar. So they get annoying after a while.
Nigga, we watch Mickey Mouse.
I fuck with Mickey Mouse.
Mika.
I don't know what that is.
It's just a chick. She do stuff.
You like know, an actual human? Or?
Yeah. Gabby's Dollhouse.
You like, or not? Do you like? Have you watched Miss Rachel?
I haven't. I know they do at my mom's house.
I like Miss Rachel.
I don't fuck around, bro. I don't like none of that shit. We be watching Adventure Time and like regular show.
Oh yeah, Eve likes Adventure Time too.
Drake and Josh.
I don't like Adventure Time because when I fall asleep to Adventure Time and wake up,
it'd be some weird shit.
It'd be the randomest fucking
it'd
shit
be like,
happening.
Kiss my butt.
It'd be like the episodes where Finn's a girl, or like
that's not Finn.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's always, you know what I mean. Like you wake up and it's something different on the TV.
It gets a little weird.
Yeah. I feel like you got to be on drugs to watch that show.
I've ate mushrooms and literally watched the whole thing from season 1 to season, I think, 10.
I think to like that show and to like Rick and Morty, you have to be on some type of drug.
I hate Rick and Morty.
I too hate Rick. I don't hate
it because of the reason you hate it.
I don't hate it, but I don't.
Why do you hate it?
I just don't think it's that funny.
I don't like them because they're always on like smoking ashtrays and lighters and shirts.
Yeah,
And
and they
like,
have nothing to do with weed.
what the fuck does Rick and isn't he like an alcoholic?
Yeah.
So what the fuck is he doing in the weed?
I don't like that he's always slobbering. That's real gross to me. I don't like
I think that's his beard, bro.
no, he's slobbering because
His
they like cleaned it
goatee.
up. They like cleaned it up, and he's always like slurring his words and like you said, like drunk and shit. You know.
Bro, speaking of shows, that's funny leading into other segments. Speaking of shows, what if you were at a show and you happen to look up and you see President Lincoln and you're like, oh my gosh, it's 1864 or 5. What the fuck am I doing here? And you look at President Lincoln and a man is behind him and you only got one time to just get up and shout, or what are you going to do?
You ever seen that scary movie scene where they're in the movie theater? Like, run, nigga, run! He gonna kill you. You don't think he should have had better protection?
I don't know.
If I go
I
back
don't
to
think
that time
I
and it's
think it
like,
was super easy to kill people back then.
when was the Secret Service invented?
Not in 1865.
That's crazy. They should
They
have
get
had
18.
they should have had somebody protecting that guy.
And I think they didn't
I would have been the one protecting that guy if I would have went back.
he freed the blacks.
Yeah, yeah,
That's why.
yeah. He did.
That's why he didn't get protected.
Yeah, if I went back to 65 when he died. Yeah, if I went back and I look, okay, so if I look up and I just see the dude like making his way over there,
Nah, you
I'm
look up
reacting.
and you see him standing with the gun, like getting ready to lift that bitch.
Oh, I mean,
This probably might not even be a proper topic to be talking about for YouTube of guns and.
I'll make it short then. I'm gonna just I'll be going. I'm gonna just grab my family and I'm out of there. I ain't even like, cause like when Trump got his little thing happened to him, there's people like just standing there and like recording and shit. Like no,
but his shit was like point blank. It wasn't like, where are they coming from?
no, yeah, but I'm saying like just in general, if I just look, like I feel like people would be too nosy when shit like that happens.
You know me, honestly, I would have looked up and looked right back down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
because I probably wouldn't even
seen that far. They didn't have glasses.
Yeah, they did, but
no way in 1800s.
Yeah, bro, they've been having glasses.
When were glasses invented?
I don't know, but I bet you it's way before 1800. I don't know when civilization became a thing. Were we still a thing in the 70s?
Damn. 1286 is when glasses were invented.
Shout out to the bifocal wearers.
It's like 800 years ago. That's a long ass time.
I'm not real good with my math.
It's like 800 years. That's a long ass time.
Shit, 5 years is a long time to me.
You ever think about how quick stuff changes?
I always talk about how I seen stuff change. Like
cell phones weren't really a thing when I was born.
It's not even that they weren't really
Wi-Fi. None of that. Like
what year were you born?
98.
Nah, I don't think so.
I think if it was, it was
people
like
had like cell phones and shit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think they had like the briefcase type cell phones.
I'm not sure. I mean, just like regular shit. Like I remember when they made them Cheetos that came in a canister. They're like called asteroids or something.
Oh yeah, them motherfuckers were good. They remade them but put them in a bag and it's not the same.
Yeah, I remember shit like that. Like I remember when Hot Cheetos came out. Oh. Or at least to America, you know.
No, you wild, you wild. I didn't even know that was like a recent thing.
I don't know.
I seen the movie on it though, but I don't remember when the year was.
Let me see.
Damn, that's crazy. Damn, you old as shit. You're older than Hot Cheetos. No, shit changed for real, like crazy over years.
Okay, never mind. It says 1989, but it says introduced into the test markets in the summer of 1990. So I remember when them hoes came like popular, like popping, like before it was Doritos was running the game. For sure.
I don't really like Doritos.
I like Doritos with Philadelphia cheese or bean dip.
I like Doritos if it's like with nachos or something, but by themselves, I can't do it. I feel like them hoes are too seasoned, you know?
It just depends on the kind of Doritos, because like the kind in a purple bag,
spicy nacho chili or something like that, or
sweet chili.
Sweet chili,
That
something like
shit
that.
good by itself.
Spicy sweet chili, I think it is. I ain't never
You
tried them
tell me,
hoes.
nigga, you the chip, man.
I ain't never tried them hoes. I don't think we make those there.
They should fire your ass for that shit.
I don't think we make them at mine. We make like the green bag.
Oh, let me.
We make like the green bag. We make the red,
Salsa
blue.
verde.
Yeah, I ain't never tried those either yet. We make the barbecue Doritos, but I won't eat
What
those.
the what?
They're barbecue Doritos,
I haven't been at that.
and they're one of like the strongest smelling ones, and it's like the hardest shit to clean. And I went in there as like a senator, so I won't eat them hoes because fuck them. Hope they go out of. I hope like everybody stops liking them so we can stop making them hoes. Hopefully Frito Lay don't fire me for that, but fuck it.
And you know what? It is what it is, my brother.
No, but yeah, should be changing crazy, bro. That shit.
No, for real.
I'm trying to think of like.
I remember at a point in time.
What do you think the biggest change was from
when everybody started getting iPhones? That was a phone. Bro, they used to have iPhones when I was in middle school. People had iPhones.
Yeah, like the first iPhones and shit.
Yeah, but even like up until I was probably like, I didn't get an iPhone until I was in my 20s.
I think I got one pretty early. I think I was like 16 when I got one.
Yeah, I didn't get one until late.
I think the first person I knew with an iPhone was Tyra.
I knew a couple people with them hoes just from school.
I was in like elementary, so I don't think to me.
Yeah,
I used to have like the razors and shit.
Yeah, I remember all that shit. I remember when the phones changed.
I remember like when they started changing, and my mom would just have like the disconnected ones, and I'd take them to school and flex.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, this is my phone. And they'd be like, call somebody. And I'd be like, nah, not during school hours.
Bro, and then I remember people's fashion. I remember all the fashion changes.
You remember being a jerk? I was a jerk.
I was too.
Good times.
Yeah.
Up until I started wearing sweatpants in like sophomore year of high school, I was still wearing skinny jeans. Colorful skinny jeans at that.
Yeah.
I think I still have a few in my drawers.
Put some on for old time's sake.
I don't think they would fit me.
That's fucking.
I don't think they would fit me. But if I found like a City Trends that still has some colorful skinny jeans, I might rock some. Feel me?
Well, nowadays
I feel like that was like the best fashion time. Really,
you think so?
It really used to be icy. No, the 90s
honestly
probably
feel like
was.
the 90s because people still dress like it now.
Niggas used to be icy in the 90s.
I kind of don't like whenever people kind of like overdo it
and
like do like where you look too much like the 90s, like the fuck. And you know what? I don't like when people be like, I wish we can go back to the 90s. Like, not me.
No.
Nigga, there was no Wi-Fi. You couldn't get on YouTube on your phone.
Yeah. It was kind of cool though.
Fuck all that. I like all this new tech. There wasn't no fucking touchscreen refrigerators.
I don't have one now. So.
I don't have one either, but still, there wasn't a lot of stuff that's
Have you noticed that like shit's becoming more like businessy? I don't even know how to word it. So like for instance, McDonald's don't be having play places no more. They damn sure don't have like the game systems in there.
Because ain't nothing fucking fun about spending your money.
But that's what I'm saying. Like they done took the fun out of everything, really. Like the NFL sidelines, going back to the 90s, the coaches used to have on like starter jackets and be icy and colorful as shit. Now they wear like collared shirts. Fucking losers. You know what I mean? Like everything is just like, that's becoming the new thing, is to just make everything bland and business like.
America's finna just be.
It's like when the Pixies took over on Fairly Odd Parents.
Fucking Pixies.
You know that was
Jews.
No, nigga, the one playing them, like voicing them.
Who was
I think it was Redman.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, the rappers when they rap. Yeah, Redman and Method Man.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah,
bro, I like when rappers like branch out like that.
Yeah,
he was in Chucky too, huh?
I think so.
Like the Seed of Chucky, I think.
Yeah, DMX was in a bunch of movies. Fucking Ludacris.
Yeah.
T.I. I think T.I. is the worst rapper actor ever, though.
I just watched Get Hard yesterday, and it had T.I. in it. I like that Takers movie that you put me on, too.
Yeah, Takers is a good movie. Yeah. Chris Brown's a good actor.
Kinda. I thought T.I. was a good actor in that.
Yeah.
I thought he was a pretty. He was an eye actor in Get Hard.
Bro, fucking.
I don't like when they do it too much though. Like I like when they branch out, but I don't like when they do it too much because, like, he was playing a Crip in Get Hard, and it's like, we know you. You're Ti. You ain't no Crip.
Well, I don't think it was just one of those things. I was just more of on the Ti. You're fucking too serious. It doesn't matter. You're just too serious to me. He's one of those people that he's like a comedian now.
Yeah, he
And
make like smart jokes.
To me, it's just kind of like he's been so serious my whole life. Like I couldn't even laugh at anything.
Who do you think is like the best musician
Comedian?
actor?
Musician actor?
Yeah, like
Jamie Foxx.
But did he start off as a musician or start off acting?
Oh,
Tupac was a pretty good actor.
Yeah.
But I feel like he was really kind of an actor first because that nigga went to like a performance school with Jada Smith and Marlon Wayans, huh?
He's not a good actor, but I like to see him in movies as Snoop Dogg.
I like to see Snoop Dogg too.
And in TV shows and stuff, he's always in like a special episode.
He has like a little kid program called Doggyland or something like that.
Bow Wow Wow.
Yeah, I like that show.
We watched that shit at the house. They need to go. It's gonna win an Oscar.
Will Smith started off as a musician. I forgot all about that. That's my favorite actor. Yeah, that's my favorite actor.
Will Smith fucking.
Have you seen the one where he was Venus and Serena's dad?
Yeah.
King Richard.
It was a good movie.
That was a good ass movie.
Bro, fucking, I don't know if you remember, we asked people for advice.
Yeah.
If not for advice, but
if they needed some advice.
Yeah.
Before we get into that, I gotta ask you, how'd you feel when Chris Rock got slapped by Will Smith?
I laughed.
I thought it was pretty funny too.
I liked it because he said, "Wow."
It was a G.I. Jane joke, dude.
Come on, dude. But I don't know.
I don't like Chris Rock ever since then. I feel like not a lot of people.
I don't like Will Smith since then.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like people say they don't like Will Smith since then. I don't like Chris Rock since then.
Well, Chris Rock kind of, I guess in one of those moments, that's like in front of the world, like.
I don't care if it was in front of 3 worlds. You slap me in my face, we got a box.
Something. I guess he handled himself really well, but I don't know if I would have.
It's not even that. All right, cool. You decide not to.
Maybe I've been slapped before.
You decide not to react in person, cool. But don't go on like a tour, cussing him out.
He made a lot of money off of that, though.
No, yeah. Go tell your jokes and shit. But it got like real personal with his jokes, It was like, yeah, and this bitch ass motherfucker and his bald ass wife.
He have the right to do that.
No.
He just got slapped. It's whatever. He should be up on whatever. Like, I'm going to just talk as much shit as I want to.
But at the same time, if Will Smith was still in that crowd, would he still talk that shit?
Probably not.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can make jokes without talking shit. You got to just make the joke about yourself at that point. Because when Will Smith was in your face, you ain't want none of that. Will Smith turned around and walked slowly back to his chair and he didn't react.
I would have jumped on a nigga back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you had the chance to sneak attack him and didn't. So don't even try to call him all types of bitches and shit now. I hate him. It ruined all his, like, movies and stuff for me and everything. I don't even like hearing Chris Rock's voice. I just look at him, like, completely different now. Bro, you a bitch. A bitch. When he didn't fight back or nothing like that, it was just funny to me. But
not everybody stands up for themselves.
And that's cool. Like I said, that's not what made him a bitch to me. If you're just not a confrontational person, you're not confrontational. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like I said, just don't be making the jokes while Chris Brown's not in the... Or Chris Brown. Well, Will Smith's
I don't think
not
Will
in
Smith
the
would have got away with slapping Chris Brown.
Not at all. Not at all. It would have been a hell of a night in the Oscars.
No, for real.
Then they still let him go and accept his award and shit. But yeah, back to the fucking advice.
All right, so we giving advice. We giving advice out, to all of our listeners and shit. All kind of advice on any subject. So we got a couple. I'm going to leave them all out anonymous because this one is kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It says, I fuck a black girl who is dating a white man in an open relationship, but that nigga want to watch. Hell no. That wasn't really a question, but My advice to you on that, bro, my brother. Sarate.
What does that mean?
That's what Pootie Tank says. I don't know. It depends on how weird you are, right? Because like if you're down to do some weird shit, I guess that really wouldn't be like much if somebody's watching you. I don't unless you want to get some money and just be like, pay me.
I don't think I could.
I could.
I don't think I could.
I know I can.
I just think like I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I could. I feel like my thing wouldn't get hard.
I don't got performance issues. I don't get shy.
Me neither, but
like
I'd just be like in my head. I'd just be like, bro, you weird. Like,
it's just more of like cause I come from the days of like that you like do like y'all. I think they call them 2-mans.
Yeah.
I come from like doing 3-mans and 4-mans.
No, yeah. See, I'm trying to be.
But yeah,
1-on-1.
Yeah, I guess if somebody's fucking wants to watch, I don't know, bro. I
just
don't
make
know.
an OnlyFans, dude.
Honestly, damn, that nigga phone sound like a fucking brick. If it was me right now in this time, I would be like, fuck no. Like, what the fuck? You're crazy.
No, yeah.
White man.
I couldn't do it.
Fucking crazy. Don't do it,
just
bro.
Make an OnlyFans record.
Picture of a baby. Alright. This shit says, should the Olympic women's boxer with the XY chromosomes be able to box other women?
I heard she's always been a woman though. So
she's a girl.
Yeah,
she's just ugly. Sometimes your moms are ugly. So we can't just sit here and act like there's just not ugly people out there. Some people got ugly moms.
Or like masculine women too. So
yeah, and
it just is what it is. You
can't hate on her. That lady said that was the hardest she ever been punched in her life.
And she lost last Olympics, so it's not like she can't be beat. Late, I'm tired of shit.
No, for real. This nigga said, how do I get my dad to come back with the milk? I don't know.
Give up, brother. Just go ahead and give it up. Move on. Find therapy.
Alright, this one's kind of one of those deep ones. If you know your friend is making a bad choice, do you tell them or just let them move? Or I guess, I don't really know.
I feel like it depends on how close you are with the friend. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a real close friend, tell them. But if it's like somebody that you acquaintances with, they probably charge your ass up if you tell them something. So just let them crash out.
Maybe get out of my business.
Yeah.
Get your fucking nose out of my pink. I don't think people say that. But yeah, that was the last one. That's pretty much it.
Hey man, thank y'all for tuning in. Sorry about that. Thank y'all for tuning in. Episode 1.2. Like I said, we had some difficulties with 1. It's your boy, Detroit Lions Mo. Co-host, Dank 817, Big Shark, Big Dank.
The fuck?
That was a crow noise, huh?
That whole says the Dan.
But that'll be it. Like, comment, subscribe.